Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-1032. Object Class: Euclid, previously safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1032 is to be stored in a high-value inanimate item cell at Sector 19. One unarmed guard is to be posted inside the cell at all times to prevent tampering. SCP-1032 is to be monitored at all times by a high-speed camera fitted with a macro lens capable of no less than 20 times magnification or greater as necessary to ensure that all text on the hands is legible. The footage from this camera is to be searched daily for any instances of any hand passing the 12 o'clock position, also known as midnight events. See description. After each midnight event, the new text for the hand involved must be recorded and its current speed and estimated time to midnight calculated. Description: SCP-1032 is a silver alarm clock of unknown make and origin. The clock is made from silver, plastic, and glass and bears 22 hands of various sizes and shapes. The movements of SCP-1032's hands do not measure the passage of time. Each hand instead measures the time until the end of an ongoing event or the destruction of an extant entity. White text on the front of each hand, in sizes ranging from barely legible to microscopic, describes the event to be measured by that hand. When one of SCP-1032's hands reaches the 12 o'clock position, several events occur simultaneously, the combination of which is referred to as a midnight event. First, the event or entity currently written on the hand ends or is destroyed. Second, the text on the hand spontaneously changes to describe a new event or entity, which need not bear any relation to the previous one. Third, the hand's rotational velocity changes. To date, SCP-1032 has never been wrong. Every event appearing on its hands has ended precisely at the moment of the corresponding midnight event. It has accurately predicted the deaths of over individual organisms, the fall of governments, the dissolution of major agencies and institutions, the death of a language, and the beginning of. Since any given hand's speed remains constant at all times except during midnight events, the time to the end of any entity measured by one of the object's hands can be predicted precisely. The hands are designated SCP-1032-01 through 1032-22, in order of size from smallest to largest. The following is a list of SCP-1032's hands and their current inscriptions. A full log of all past inscriptions can be found at SCP-1032-1. Current text: SCP-1032-01 rotates too fast to have a constant measurement. Predicted date of next midnight event not applicable. Notes: SCP-1032-01's only recorded text to date has been one of the three following: a thought, a sound, or a sensation. SCP-1032-02. Current text: the worst thing that will ever happen to anybody. Predicted date: SCP-1032-02 moves too slowly to measure. Notes: due to the vagueness of this inscription and the impossibility of calculating the time until its next midnight event, no useful information on SCP-1032-2 is available. SCP-1032-03. Current text: my safe classification. Predicted date: 02/06/2012. Notes: Dr. Gunther has suggested that since SCP-1032 shows signs of self-awareness, it should be promoted to a Euclid class threat. This proposal is scheduled for review on the 2nd of June, 2012. The previous text was stricken from the document and has been replaced with the following. Current text: my Euclid classification. Predicted date: 09/01/2015. Notes: SCP-1032 has yet to manifest any properties warranting a Keter classification. Dr. Edison has proposed that SCP-1032 should be demoted to safe. This proposal is scheduled for review on the 9th of January, 2015. Yes, blindly following this prediction isn't very productive, especially when it's probably just going to make us change it back anyway. But the way these things usually work, if we don't demote it, it might start doing things that force us to make it Keta. We have enough of those things on our hands, thank you very much. Dr. Edison. SCP-1032-04. Current text, the universe. Predicted date. Notes. It is unknown whether this refers to the actual end of our universe, to the end of all entities that could be referred to as universes, or merely to the end of the concept of universality. SCP-1032-05. Current text, a failed infomercial. Predicted date, non-applicable. Notes. SCP-1032-05 moves very quickly, cycling 2 to 5 times per day. To date, it has never displayed any other inscription. SCP-1032-06. Current text, freedom of the press. Predicted date, 16/05/2073. Notes. SCP-1032-06 does not specify the country or countries whose freedom of the press will end. SCP-1032-07. Current text, humor. Predicted date, 22/03/2052. Notes, non-applicable. SCP-1032-08. Current text, the use of the phrase, "You can say that again." Predicted date, 22/03/2267. Notes, non-applicable. SCP-1032-09. Current text, hostilities between the nations of Africa. Predicted date. Notes. As SCP-1032 has often predicted violent or disturbing events using apparently harmless phrases, this inscription is considered equally likely to predict peace in Africa or the destruction of the continent. SCP-1032-10. Current text, Jason W. Taylor Jr.'s sister's daughter. Predicted date, 14/10/2029. Notes. To date, all inscriptions on SCP-1032-10 have described individual human beings. These people are usually difficult or impossible to identify and locate. On 12/04/2011, however, SCP-1032-10 predicted the death of D56342, a Class D subject then assigned to SCP-1032. 5 minutes before his predicted death, the subject was sealed in an airtight steel chamber with 2 guards. All 3 were equipped with self-contained breathing apparatus. Despite all precautions taken, D56342 expired exactly at the predicted time. His guards were initially unable to determine the cause of death, until it was discovered that his oxygen tank had mistakenly been filled with the pressurized VX nerve gas used to control SCP. Further investigation is in progress. SCP-1032-11. Current text, President term in office. Predicted date. Notes. Is currently the President of SCP-1032-12. Current text, burger joint. Predicted date, 04/07/2016. Notes. All SCP-1032-12 inscriptions describe non-corporate restaurants. On 06/10/1993, in an attempt to keep hot dogs from closing as predicted, the SCP Foundation donated an anonymous $10,000 to the restaurant on condition that it remain in business. The owner renovated and renamed it SCP-1032-13. Current text, 2020. Predicted date, 01/01/2022. Notes. Researchers are attempting to discern whether or not this will constitute SCP-1032's first failure. SCP-1032-15. Current text, effective containment. Predicted date, 09/04/2690. Notes. SCP-1032-15 will achieve its midnight event at approximately the same date as SCP-94 will fully engulf the Earth at its current rate of expansion. SCP-1032-16. Current text: Project Serapis. Predicted date: 02/11/2016. Notes: SCP-1032, 17. Current text: SCP-343. Predicted date. Notes: SCP-1032, 20. Current text. Predicted date. Notes: is a popular Mexican soap opera. SCP-1032, 21. Current text: the SCP Foundation. Predicted date. Notes: SCP-1032, 22. Current text: concern for public health. Predicted date: 28/07/2032. Notes: it is unclear whether this inscription predicts a lack of need for concern or a lack of concern in general. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye. I would like to give a special thank you to Zargaran, O Crap Guy, Rowan O'Brien, James Saba, Lost Boy, Segnar, Your Local Foundation Agent, Zazapan, Cupster, Dean Dingus, Braided Peach, Sotto Voce, Oscuro Vision, Simon the Skink, Grimnir, Extra Moments 123, Wiz, and Swift Raw. If you would like a special thank you at the end of each of my videos, and some other cool stuff as well, visit patreon.com/TheVolgun. Thank you.